And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to anyone who's watching. Thank you for joining me. My name is Rudy, as it says right here at the bottom right corner, bottom left corner. And welcome to the water cooler. This is episode number 38. It's January 13th, and this is MPL's. I like to call it like a current events live stream slash podcast, even though it's not really a podcast. It's just a live stream. What's up, Bobby? Bobby is the creator of this live stream way back in, I want to say mid-March, April, around there. And he came up with the idea of having a live stream, just like a current events live stream. And we took it from there. We did a bunch of episodes, him and I together. I did a bunch of episodes with a bunch of other people, and now I'm here by myself. So I guess, yeah, it's been a long time rolling. Yeah, 38 episodes. What's up, Hector? Let's go, Rudy. Thank you. What's up, man? Thanks for joining. So a little something different this week. I know we usually start off with like the current events, or not really the current events, but like the celebrity birthdays and the national days of the month or the year going on this date. I will be transparent. It was tough finding a national day today, and it was tough finding some celebrity birthdays. So I'm just going to go into some interesting headlines straight off the bat. What do y'all think? Hopefully that's okay. So this week, I kind of want to start off. This week is really interesting because I found some good headlines, and I want to start off with something that a lot of us are really very familiar with. I know myself, I'm familiar with this company, this conglomerate, as you may call it. I'm talking about Amazon. What's up, Michael, Kaz? Let's go. What's up, man? So I'm going to talk about a website that a lot of us, probably everyone watching, is familiar with. And it's Amazon.com. We know it as the big bookstore. You know, the book. Actually, Amazon did start off as just an online bookstore. It sold just like random books and stuff, and now it sells pretty much everything. You can find just about everything on Amazon now. And if you live in a big city, like I know some people do, obviously some people do, but I know personally some people do, you can get like stuff delivered like the same day. Like if you order it nice and early in the morning, you could get it in the afternoon. But that's a whole lot to say that everyone knows about Amazon. And there's something going on at Amazon, which apparently has been going on for over 5 years now. It peaked at around 2015, and I'll talk about that right now. But there's a whole lot of 5-star phonies on Amazon. So this article talks about the fake Amazon review complex, and that sounds really crazy. But this person, Zachary Crockett, from thehustle.com, he spent 2 weeks in the underbelly of Amazon's fake review economy and emerging questioning our collective trust in stars. So this person, Zachary Crockett, this is actually an old story, but he kind of infiltrated these private Facebook groups for people that join want to they want to get paid for their reviews. So there's random sellers who join these Facebook groups. I'm not playing a video. It's a GIF. Thank you, Hector, for the comment. But here, let me scroll down. But oh, is it my Wi-Fi? Hopefully my Wi-Fi is okay. I'm at the library. But anyway, so people join these Facebook groups and they want to sell a 5-star review to a random seller. So random sellers, they hit up these people in these groups and say, hey, can you give me a 5-star review on this iPhone charger? And they give them a refund via PayPal. And this is right here. Most of these people give refunds via PayPal, and then they'll send a $10 commission on top of that. So let's say, thanks, Hector. Thank you. So let's say a buddy of mine is selling an iPhone charger on Amazon. He hits me up and says, Rudy, can you give me a 5-star review? I'll give you a refund and I'll give you a $10 commission on top of that. And then I'll say, sure, I'll give you the 5-star review. And that's just a business. And the reason these sellers do that is because little by little, their item will just move up in the rankings. And then eventually, and I know some of y'all have seen this on Amazon, at the top of the reviews or of the results page, they'll bump up an item that says editor's pick or Amazon's pick. And that's where they want to get to at the end, these sellers. So it says, look at the percentages of reviews boost many product star ratings. So headphones are probably the most falsely rated at 5%. Cell phone accessories, 4.8%. Pest control, car electronics. So stuff that's like everyday stuff that people just need, like quick. Oh, I need a phone charger. I'll just get whatever's best review. Oh, I need some headphones. Mine just broke. I'll just get whatever's best reviewed. So that's this economy going on in Amazon. And it's, I blew my mind when I first saw it. And now there's websites committed just to spotting out the fake reviews. This fake spot website goes in and spots the fake reviews, and people go to that website and can see what's been falsely reviewed. So yeah, here's a surge in unreliable Amazon reviews. And like I said, it was a spike in 2015, not so much anymore. But that just kind of blew my mind. I didn't know people were doing that kind of stuff. And I will say that I'm one of those people who just doesn't really read the reviews thoroughly. I kind of just see what's most reviewed with 5 stars, and I'll just go with that. But maybe I should think better next time. Another thing, I'm kind of just going to move on here. Another thing that a lot of us are really familiar with, and we talk about this a lot on this program, and I've noticed that, but this list kind of just came up out of the blue this week, and it's the best streaming services in 2021. And I like how it came out like the second week of 2021. So we can't really say for certain, especially we know how these streaming services go. I mean, it could be one thing one week. In a month, you have a different streaming service. In half a year, another one pops up out of nowhere. But this list is pretty good, and you won't be surprised really with what they chose as the best streaming service. But let me just go to that. So this is from SF Gate, which is from California. There you go. So it says the best streaming services in 2021 and why. The answer won't surprise you. So just quick guesses. I think Netflix will probably be on this list. HBO Max really came on. It started off slow, but it really came on strong with the releases of the big flicks on there. But according to this SF Gate, the best overall streaming services, drumroll please, is HBO Max. HBO Max is $15 a month and free for HBO subscribers. And they talk about the advantages. And so they basically just say you get all the good HBO TV catalog with Game of Thrones, Deadwood, Watchmen. And then they're also getting the rights to some other really good programs like The West Wing. I myself have never watched The West Wing. But they have a lot of good like cartoons and just good movies overall, anime, all kinds of good stuff on HBO Max. So that's the best overall streaming service that they came up with, HBO Max. And the disadvantages is that it's pricey. And if you're not really into TV, if you're not a TV snob, you'll keep scrolling. Well, I don't know about that. The best budget streaming service they came up with is Netflix. I agree with that. Netflix is ultra reliable. Even though they did bump up the the price just this year. I think it's $13 now. Okay, $9 for basic, $14 for standard, and $18 for premium. I don't even know what premium is. I have the standard one. And I mean, Netflix. If you have Netflix, they have new stuff every month, it seems like. And I know I just saw an article that they're going to be releasing new movies every week this year. So that's like the thing with these streaming services. Like they want you to just be talking about the newest thing. One week it's Queen's Gambit. The other week it's like the Tiger King. Everyone was talking about that. Everyone was talking. Now this other one called Bridgerton, I think it's called. Everyone's talking about that. It's just like the next big thing, and that's what Netflix wants to have. They want to have the next thing every week. So everyone is talking about Netflix every week. So they have some classics in there. Stranger Things. People love Stranger Things. I don't want to get too much into the disadvantages. So this next one here is best niche streaming service. So this is for like a particular audience. They're saying the best niche streaming service, and I haven't tried this one, but they're saying it's Shudder. So Shudder is the one that has a bunch of horror films and just scary movies and stuff like that. And if you're not into scary movies or anything like that, obviously you'll never have heard of this. But Shudder, $6 a month, $57 a year, decent. And if you're a horror fan, you probably already know about Shudder. But if you're not a horror fan, Shudder is about horror films, and they have all kinds of stuff. They have cults, classics, and they have originals, all kinds of stuff. So that's Shudder. Best bundle streaming service pack, they're saying, is the Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu, and that is $13 a month. Which, I mean, that's probably, yeah. I mean, you can't really beat that. Disney Plus has all the Disney movies. It's even got the Star Wars stuff. I think they have The Simpsons or Family Guy, one of those. ESPN obviously has the sports side of stuff, and Hulu. They have a lot of good shows like the next day or like the next morning. They'll have stuff that's just aired on TV. They'll air it on Hulu. There's Disney Plus. So that's what they say are the best streaming services going into 2021. And, you know, I can't really disagree with that. And let me see. If you have any streaming services, let me know what y'all have. Because I just have HBO, Amazon Prime, and Netflix right now. I don't have anything else. And I'm kind of hesitant to get the bundle with Hulu and Disney Plus and ESPN Plus because I don't think I would watch a lot of Disney Plus stuff. That's just me, myself, and I. So now let's go to this last story. This one's kind of serious. So they're talking about. I'm kind of just gonna pull up the video here on the side. So this is about a prison program in Soledad State Prison or Correctional Facility. It's in California. I'm not sure what city in California, but they're talking about that they had a book club and they invited high school age students to this book club where they talk about this book with the inmates, and they're showing some photos with the inmates and the students. So they're reading a book about the River Kwai. I forget the full name of the book, but part of the book is that someone is giving back to someone else. I'm just being very general because I haven't read the book myself. But these inmates decide and say, hey, we should be doing something like that. We should give back to someone else who's in need. So even though these prisoners are in jail earning 8 cents an hour for their manual labor, whatever type of manual labor they're doing in there, whether it's sweeping or, washing dishes or running errands. I don't know what kind of stuff they do in prison. But this gentleman that they're showing here, he pulled together a bunch of inmates inside the jail, and they said, hey, can we set up a scholarship and at the end give it away to a student in the area who is in need of a scholarship? So he got, I think they say like 800 prisoners to give just like little donations here and there. Some of them gave their whole month's pay to this scholarship fund. And I thought that was beyond belief, even though, I mean, oh, here you go. Almost 800 inmates donated, and they have jobs like sweeping, clerking, and making furniture. And they raised over $32,000 in over 3 years. And you say over 3 years? Yes, $32,000 over 3 years. Because, like I said, and they're talking about it now, these prisoners make 8 cents in an hour. So I thought that was just tremendous from these inmates. And people forget that these inmates are they're in jail. Maybe they're thinking about what's going on the outside. And then a lot of them are, this is just me, myself thinking, a lot of them are thinking about how to change themselves, right? How to be a different person and how to, look differently, or how to be seen differently in the eyes of society. So yes, wow, Julia, thank you. Yeah. So they found this this teenager. I think he's a junior at the time, and they say we're going to donate the money to him because his father was in a car accident, lost his job. His mother lost her sight, lost her job. So he was pretty much very broke. And they met up with him and they said, hey, we want to give you this sum of money so you can go to college. And I mean, he graduated and he ended up going on to do something else. So, I mean, that's just this amazing story of these prisoners. And it's just a redemption story, right? They raise all this money while they're earning $8 or 8 cents an hour. And if I've been saying $8 an hour, that's completely wrong. It's 8 cents an hour at these prison jobs. And their only thought is about giving it away at the end. And like I said, people were giving away their entire month's pay to this teenager they didn't even know, but they knew that he was in need. And they said, here, take my money. And that's just the kind of exercise in empathy that I saw from this story. And I thought it was very interesting. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. That was a really heart-wrenching, touching story. So if you really like that story, that was the Soledad State Prison in California. Raises $32,000 for a student in need. So now, last but not least, one of my favorite segments here at the water cooler is what's new at NPL. Cue theme song. Okay. So what's new at NPL? We talked about this last week. I'm all over the place right now. We talked about it last week, and I'll talk about it a little more this week. But yes, the rumors are true. The rumors are true. There is video game checkouts at the library. Ring the bells, let your people know, let your cousins, let your grandma, let everyone know that there are video game checkouts at the library. So let me just see what they have here. It says NPL borrowers can now check out and take home popular video games like Madden, Sonic, Marvel, and more. Games are available for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Video game borrowers must reside in the city of McAllen, be over 17 years old, and have an NPL card and provide verification of current address. So there's a couple of little stipulations. So you got to be a McAllen resident. You got to be over 17 years old and provide a proof of address of your current address. So if you keep our game, we go and find you. Only one game per household can be checked out at a time, and games can be checked out for 7 days. So just like the DVDs and stuff like that, just the only different thing is one at a time per household, and the similar thing is 7 days. So that's good. So video game checkouts at the library for any of those gamers out there. I myself am a gamer. I don't like saying it out loud, but yes, I'm a gamer. Bring your kids over, bring your cousins, bring everyone down, and come check out some video games. A new change to borrowing here at NPL. NPL is now allowing 10 holds per library card. So if you don't know what a hold is, let's say you're looking for a book, but it's checked out, which means someone has already checked it out and already has it at home and they're reading it. You can place a hold on that item, and once they return it, it'll be yours. You'll be the next person in line. So previously, we'd only allowed 5 holds per card. Now they're allowing 10 holds per card, which is a big change. And that's really good because you can have twice as many holds now, and you can take twice as many books out. Another huge thing, a new change to borrowing. NPL is now allowing 50 items checked out per library card. That's 50 items checked out. Previously, it was 25, and they doubled it. They doubled how many items you can check out per library card. I think that's amazing. That's twice as many items, especially for children who maybe are at home learning, and your parents want to come in and get you 50 books so you can read, and you can have 50 books for a month, or 3 weeks. That's awesome, especially for the young kids who are at home. Maybe they're getting bored. Get them 50 books. They will not be bored. E-card holders, this one isn't a change, but I just included this one. E-card holders are able to access all the library's online resources for free. So if you don't have a Macallan borrower's card, if you have just an ePatron card, you can use our online resources like Canopy, Libby, and you can still use the computer lab with your ePatron card. The COVID testing is still going on in the parking lot. I don't have the schedule here with me, but just go to curative.com, curative.com, and they'll set you up with a slot via the website. Drive-in movie nights is still going on. This week they're having 2 more drive-in movies. Just call us so we can reserve a spot for you at the drive-in movies, unless it's already full. Sorry, I don't know if it's full already for Friday and Saturday, but call us and we'll check anyway. This week they're showing, I should have written it down. If anyone knows what movies they're showing this week at the drive-in, comment it, please. If you have a moderator here, let me know. Aladdin? Was Aladdin one of them? Or something like that. I'm not sure. And the Winter Reading Challenge is still going on. You can sign up your kids, you can sign up your family, or you can just sign up yourself and just call us 681-3000 and we'll sign you up for that. I think that's about it in terms of new stuff at the library. Everything else is pretty much the same. We did hit 600, what was it? We did hit 600 likes on our NPL Adults page, which is absolutely bonkers. And we are over 200 subscribers on our YouTube page. And everyone knows how amazing our YouTube page is because, and I just want to show it really quickly here. Look how many videos we have. And it's like every day our staff here in Reference and at the Lark branch and the Palmview branch, they're all showing off. They're making these crazy, amazing videos, and they're showing you how to use different apps and movie recommendations on the Canopy app. I mean, you can't beat that, really. I'm just going to scroll through here. Look at all these videos. and they're all professionally made on iMovie and iMovie. Thank you. There's the link for some winter reading if you want to sign up. But look at all these videos on our YouTube page. There's book talks, there's cinema, there's stay-at-home cinema, like movie recommendations, history stuff, learning Korean, all kinds of stuff is on our YouTube page. If you don't have us on our YouTube, if you don't subscribe to us on YouTube, make sure you go and subscribe. Just search McAllen Library. Find us on Facebook, MPL Adults. It's all right here on the little crawling thing. And I think that's going to be it for today. Everyone have a good rest of your day. Thank you for joining. Anyone who's here, thanks for the like, thanks for the comments. Have a good rest of your day, and peace out.